Alright, The Adventures of Chatter the Red Squirrel by Thornton W. Burks. Yep, you finished your food. We're at chapter 10. We went and put Winry to bed first because she was being a grump, but Eleanor is with us this morning. So, chapter 10, Old Mr. Trouble Gets Chatterer at Last. Here we go. Of course, we have guessed that it was that Chatter had been meddling with. It was a mouse trap, and he had sprung it without getting hurt. Chatter didn't know that it was a trap. He ought to have known, but he didn't. You see, it was not at all like the traps Farmer Brown's boys had sometimes set for him in the Green Forest. He knew all about those traps and never went near them. Now there was nothing more exciting about the mouse trap, Chatter turned his attention to the other queer thing. He walked all around it and looked at it from every side. It certainly was queer. Yes, sir, it certainly was queer. It looked something like a little house, only he could see all through it. He put one paw out and touched it. Nothing happened. He tried again. Then he jumped right on top of it. Still nothing happened. He tried his sharp teeth on it, but he couldn't bite it. You see, it was made of stout wire. Inside was something that looked good to eat. It smelled good, too. Chatter began to wonder what it would taste like. The more he wondered, the more he wanted to know. The more there must be some way of getting in, and he could get in. Of course, he could get out again. He jumped onto the floor, ran all around the queer little wire house. At each end was a sort of little wire hallway. Chatter stuck his head in one. It seemed perfectly safe. He crept a little way in and then back out in a hurry. Nothing happened. He tried it again. Still nothing happened. Because he's worried. He's doesn't trust it yet. Better keep away, said a small voice from inside of him. Pooh! Who's afraid? Said Chatter. That thing can't hurt me. Then he crept a little farther in. Right in front of him was a little round doorway with a little wire door. Chatter pushed his little door with his nose and it opened a teeny weeny bit. He drew back suspiciously. Then he tried again, and this time pushed the little door a little further open. He did this 2 or 3 times until finally he had his head quite inside, and there, right down below him, was the food he so wanted to taste. I can hop right down and get it, and then hop right up again, thought Chatter. Don't do it, said the small voice inside. Corn is plenty good enough. Besides, it's time you were getting back to the old orchard. It won't take but a minute, said Chatter, and I really must know what it tastes like. With that, he jumped down. Snap! Chatter looked up. The little wire door had closed. Old Mr. Trouble had gotten Chatter at last. Yes, sir, he certainly had gotten Chatter this time. You see, he couldn't open that little wire door from the inside. He was in a trap, the wire rat trap set by Farmer Brown's boy. And that was chapter 10. We will have to find out what happens next time. Can you say goodbye?
Chapter 11.
Very good. Can you say goodbye?
No, thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Can you say goodbye, Ella? Goodbye. Goodbye. Gwynny, say goodbye.
Goodbye.